Hello friends, this is Linda Curry and I am going to show you how to make ancient nut and seed bread today. The first thing we're going to start with is 2 cups of nuts. You can use almonds, walnuts, pecans, chop them up or leave them whole, it's up to you, and 4 cups of seeds. Now this could be like pepitas, sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, even hemp seeds. So in this bowl I have the 2 cups of nuts and 4 cups of seeds, as you can see here. And then also we are going to add an optional cup of chopped figs. I really like a little sweetness in this nut and seed bread. We're going to add extra virgin olive oil, a 1/3 cup, as well as 5 pasture-raised eggs and 1½ teaspoons of sea salt. That's it, guys. This is a really easy recipe. We're going to put these 6 ingredients all in this bowl and mix it all together and pop it in the oven. So I am measuring out a 1/3 cup of olive oil. Make sure you use organic, a good source of virgin olive oil, unrefined. So I'm going to mix in this separate small bowl the olive oil as well as the eggs and the sea salt. So we're going to use 1½ teaspoons of sea salt. I'm using Himalayan sea salt. Really great minerals that mimic the minerals that we need in our body. That's really my go-to choice for sea salt. Now 5 eggs. I love pasture raised. They have so much more nutrition than even in organic brand. When chickens are able to hunt for their own bugs and eat weeds and greens, and they just have so much more nutrition in them, and it's really noted by the really deep color orange yolk. Okay, so we're putting 5 eggs in here, and I'm going to mix that up with the olive oil and sea salt. Now all we're going to do is pour it over the nuts and seeds and mix it all together. We'll go ahead and whisk that together. You can, if you don't have a whisk, a fork should work just fine. Okay, we have our ingredients all whisked together. I'm going to pour that over the nut and seeds and figs. Again, 2 cups of nuts, 4 cups of seeds, and a cup of chopped figs for sweetness if you prefer your nut and seed bread to have a little sweetness. I do. We're going to mix that together. There's absolutely no flour in this recipe, even though it's called bread. Because we're using 5 eggs, that's, you know, a pretty good amount of eggs in here. That is what's going to hold this bread together. And I am going to use parchment paper, unbleached, to line my baking pan. And we're just going to pour this mixture right into this baking pan. That parchment paper is just going to be really easy to just lift that loaf right out of the pan when it's done baking, and there is no mess. This is unbleached parchment paper. Again, we're going to line it with our 9x11 baking pan. And then we're going to pour this mixture right in there. Okay, we'll spread this around nicely, kind of pat it down. And we have preheated the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. And I am going to use this small convection oven you see in the lower left corner. I'm going to keep it on the bake setting, however. And normally in a regular oven, baking this takes about an hour. But in this convection oven, even though we're on the bake setting, I'm going to check it at about 45 minutes or 50 minutes. And what you're going to look for is just tap the top, and it should be nice and hard. So we're going to stick this in our preheated oven, again 325 degrees. Bake it for up to an hour. Lift it right out of the parchment paper and putting it on a cooling rack to let cool. And you will cut this and enjoy it. It is delicious and so easy to make. Bye for now, folks. Thanks for watching. See you soon.